When people talk about sustainability issues, it seems like the common topics are water, fuel, and global warming. Of course, all these are important, but is there really anything more important to address than the sustainable physical health of people in this nation? A good place to start is with educating our youth about good, healthy habits. Health statistics are troubling, and school administrators need to recognize the value of physical education as a part of the school curriculum. In a July 3, 2014 article from the National Bureau of Economic Research says the number of children that are overweight has nearly quadrupled among 6 to 11-year-olds and more than doubled among 12 to 19-year-olds since 1970. I'm not an expert in the health field, but when I went to high school, students were only required to take one PE class in 4 years. Now that I'm a recreation management major at University of Nebraska at Kearney, I've noticed the lack of attention and low prioritization of physical education in schools. Even in college, a health or physical education class is not even required in a core subject. Physical education needs to be valued. During my presentation, I will discuss how the reduction of physical education time in recent years has had negative results. I also want to share why students need to graduate from high school with a clear understanding of the importance of maintaining good health. In 2001, the No Child Left Behind law was established to increase reading and math proficiency. In doing so, physical education became de-emphasized. This was a mistake, because a healthy mind without a healthy body limits the potential of a person. Paul Retards, COE of the American Alliance for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, has it right when he states, "We have an obligation to keep kids active. Research shows that the physical activity helps kids perform better and behave in school." When students put too much focus on the traditional academic core subjects and don't include physical education as a priority, then the balance that is necessary to educate the whole person is way out of sync. Some are starting to understand. In a 2013 St. Louis Post-Dispatch article, senators from various states introduced an act to Congress to put more emphasis on physical education. Locally, the Buffalo County Community Partners has identified active living and healthy eating in their strategy in 2020 vision in order to build healthier and sustainable communities. Their strategies have included nationally recognized programs in schools within Buffalo County. While going to high school, I noticed that many kids don't quite understand or know how important healthy foods are, or working out daily, or making healthy choices actually affect a person. Usually they find out too late when they already have many health issues. Also, a traditional PE class usually just consists of playing games such as kickball, tennis, flag football, soccer, and etc. Getting some exercise while playing these games is good, but a PE curriculum should also include such topics as learning how to read food labels, testing your body mass index, learning how to stretch different types of muscles in your body to prevent injury, stress reduction, measuring your pulse, preventing medical checkups, and learning about the negative consequences of not maintaining physical fitness such as diabetes and high blood pressure. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch newspaper reported that about 17% of children ages 2 through 19 are obese. We have statistics such as these, yet we are cutting back on physical education classes. That doesn't really make sense to me. A high percentage of kids that will soon be adults eat a poor diet and are physically inactive, which is why I think we have such a high obesity rate. Students exist to educate children and prepare them, or schools exist to educate children and prepare them for adult life. To neglect physical education impacts our society negatively. The challenge is great for school administrators. There are only so many hours in a school day that must be shared between a variety of subjects. However, physical education should at least be one of those subjects, once a semester each year. Instead, administrators are pressured into making sure their students excel in standardized testing. Maybe students should be tested on their knowledge of health. Some administrators try to justify the reduction of physical education time by saying kids are getting their fitness outside of school in such activities such as sports, dance, or even scouts. The reality is that they are not, and it's just about the exercise. It is also about educating students on a variety of topics related to health. With additional training, teachers and administrators can make simple changes to increase physical education and educate students. For example, sodas or junk food should not be sold in school vending machines all over the building. Exercise balls could be used in place of chairs to give students a subtle workout while just sitting in class. Exercise equipment could be made available before school and during lunchtime, and bike racks could be added at school facilities to encourage bike riding to school. In conclusion, what is important to understand, as I conclude, is the body and mind work together as one. The balance needs to exist. The fact that we have health epidemics in our country means that we are losing the battle for sustainable health. In addition, the cost of health services can destroy a person's finances. In summary, the importance of physical education needs to be elevated in our school systems, and the curriculum must get better. The culture of schools also needs to improve in order to encourage healthy choices. If you don't believe me or the poor health statistics, how about this from the Bible? 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 through 20. Do you know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. The bottom line, an additional R, needs to be added to the 3 R's of school: reading, writing, arithmetic, and running.